Hey everyone, and welcome to part 3 of the Tekno ET48 2.0 online build. In part 2 we worked on the front end, getting the entire clip assembled and ready to install on the chassis. In this video we'll be working on the entire rear end, bulkhead, suspension, and anti-roll bar. Alrighty, let's do this. In part 2 we skipped around the bags a bit to keep the front end going. We're going to do the same thing with the rear. So, back to bag D. Like with the front, you're going to want to leave a teeny tiny bit of space between the outdrive and the shim you just installed. Double check the side-to-side spacing when installing the diff. If it moves, use the 0.1mm shims to take up the gap. Add a fair amount of grease to the gears to help keep them lubricated. Tekno offers 3 different mounting locations for the rear wing, an upper, mid, and lower set of holes. The setup sheet in the back shows the mid hole, so that's what we're going to go with. Clip the extra plastic from your rear suspension arms and clean up using your hobby knife. When installing the rear anti-roll bar, try and keep it centered when tightening down the set screws. When installing, make sure the anti-roll bar and anti-roll bar ball are flush. Note that there are 2 rear aluminum suspension arm mounts, a C and a D, and they are directional. The droop screws have socket holes in both ends. Insert these into the arms with an initial setting of flush with the top of the arm. When installing the rear suspension arms, pay close attention to their orientation. The rear hub inserts can be installed in two directions. Pay close attention to this step. Pay close attention to the installation of the arm inserts as well. There is a front and back as well as an up and down option. The wheel pin has a flat spot on it. Make sure the M5 set screw you just installed comes in contact with it during installation. Inserting the turnbuckles into the rod ends can be a little tough due to the tightness of the plastic, but you can use a little chapstick to help lubricate the connection. I like to measure partway through the build to get an idea of how far I need to screw the rod end on. here's a racer note. Make sure the notches on the turnbuckles face the left side of the car. Do not over-tighten these set screws. Just insert until they are snug. And that wraps up part 3 of the Tekno ET48 2.0 online build. The rear clip of the truggy is now ready for install. Thanks so much for watching, and please make sure you subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon to be notified of more videos. See you in the next video.